match today. What's your initial assessment of the match, and what do you think were the key factors that led to it being such a tough match?
Factors were they're a good side, a young, energetic side that work hard for each other and have quality as well in certain areas. Didn't let us settle, which is testament to them. Felt we could have done better. You know, I went and watched them on Tuesday at Whitstable. Didn't take them lightly. I told the boys what we needed, and unfortunately we started really slow compared to last week. Gave them a goal. Gave them a goal. It was a great pass and a great run from their striker. Got ourselves back into it, and then at the end of each half we put on some pressure. That was about it. So, like I say, they done what they had to do. We didn't do what we had to do, and credit to them. They got a draw out of it. Credit to us as well, because we got a draw out of it. So we're in the hat. Pleased for the club to be in the hat. Never an easy place to go when you go away to someone that's lower in the table, lower league than you, and they've got nothing to lose but everything to gain. And a bit similar to ourselves, if we were to play anybody higher at any point, whatever cup it is, the FA Trophy, for argument's sake, and we're going to someone that's higher, we've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So, like I say, it was one of those, we should have put it to bed. We had two good chances, Freddie had one, but we didn't do enough today, and it's simple as that. For 90 minutes we didn't do enough to get the result to get us in the next round.
So going forward, how do you address those issues to create the better performance for your replay?
We just hope that players take on information and players perform better than what they did the previous game. You know, a lot of players out there can look at today's performance to last week's performance and say that they weren't really anywhere near it. But that's football, and that's why non-league football is good, because a lot of players are inconsistent. But when they have that consistency, that's when you get a run of games and a run of wins and stuff like that. So, like I say, whether it was nerves or whatever, I don't know, but we got a draw today. We're going back to our stadium on Tuesday, and like I say, we'll just try and make sure everyone's fit, make sure everyone's ready to go, and go again against a hard-working, good side with sprinkles of quality that could hurt you.
There were some questionable decisions on the pitch today. How do you motivate yourself and the team when things seem to be going, well, either way, really?
Listen, people say a referee's job's a thankless task, which it is at times, but kicking the ball away, that's a booking. He added 7 minutes on at the end, which is fine. Just in general, standing on the ball, and we were guilty of it as well. Didn't stamp down on it, which means if you get away with it, you're going to continue to get away with it games. But it's not the remit of what we was told at the league meeting. And like I say, not just them, we done it as well. We could have got silly bookings if he had held the letter of the law. And listen, I don't look at referees for excuses. I don't look at anyone for excuses. Today, myself, and I'm part of the team, weren't good enough to get a result against Lordswood, and that's the fact of the matter. A positive result is a win. You know, we got a result as a draw, so we can take them back to our place. But I'm looking at them from last week's performance; it weren't good enough, and I count myself in that as well because I'm part of it.
So, like you said, Tuesday we go again back at the Arctic Stadium. What are you going to put in place to make sure that the team don't make the performance that they did, that you said wasn't good enough today?
You can't guarantee anything. You haven't got a crystal ball. All you do is ask of the players to follow out instructions, and if the instructions don't work, that's down to the management team. If you continually not do what the management team are asking, then that's on you. And I felt today we had a number of individuals, probably all of them, if I'm being honest, that didn't stick to the plan that we wanted. And I didn't go all the way to Whitstable, and it took me an hour and 50 minutes to get home to give information not to be followed out. But that's fine. You know what I mean? It's I don't want to be too critical of them, because we've got another game on Tuesday and we're still in the hat, and the club have still got a chance, and we've still got a chance of getting through. So, like I say, it's a work in progress still. You know, we've only been in 6-7 weeks. Players are feeling their feet still, and once we get going, we'll be fine. I've got no problem with it, and like I say, happy and pleased to be in the hat, because it could have gone the other way. We could have had an upset on our hands today.